All right, welcome back. So in this video, we're going to talk about the distort filter. So what I want you to do is close out the blur gallery filter, PSD, and this cat image, we're going to close this as well, and we don't have to save it. I want you to do File, Open, go to your desktop, and grab the blur filter, 02, and then I'm going to hit Control-Shift-S, and we're going to save this as 04, Distort Filter. Hit Save. And now what we're going to do is we're going to go into Filter, and we're going to go down to Distort, and we're going to click on Displace. Okay, so you can do a couple things here. You can use the up and down arrows, okay, for vertical scale and horizontal scale. We can do tile, wrap around. I don't really see much here, which is fine. We're going to do pinch. So with pinch, what you can do is you can, really, like, let's do this. See if it'll let me. Okay, zoom out a little bit. Okay, so what that's going to do is it's going to kind of give him like a 3D look, where he's kind of, let's hit OK and just take a look at that. It's basically like a skewed or a 3D version of the photo to a certain degree. It's like a 3D effect almost. I'm going to hit Control-Z to undo that. Then we're going to go back to Filter and we'll do polar coordinates. So with this, rectangle is polar, or we can do polar to rectangle. Let's see if I can see the example. Let me zoom out here so we can see it. Whoa, that's kind of funky. So let me hit OK. All right, that's kind of cool. Let me hit Control-Z to undo that. All right, now let's go back to Filter. We'll go to Distort, and we'll do Ripple. That's kind of a cool effect, and you can do small, you can do large, which really distorts the image, but I mean, you can really have a lot of fun with this. It's kind of a cool effect. I've used this a lot in backgrounds and stuff like that, where you're just trying to make a cool background, and that's one way to do it. Not with a cat. I mean, more of like a solid color. But if I select this one right here, click on rectangle 3, and do Filter, and then do Distort, and do Ripple on that one, okay, then you'll see kind of what I'm talking about. Hit OK. That's cool, And that's kind of a way, too, that you can use it for, a website, call to action, or social media, page to kind of catch people's attention with, the border. It's something different. This is kind of generic. Same with this and this, too. But if we brought this up here, okay, now that's cool, It stands out. It makes it more engaging to people. So let's hit File, Save, and then we're going to go to Filter, and we'll do Distort, Shear, okay, and we're going to do, let's pull a little bit to the right here, and there you go. That's kind of cool, okay. I'll just hit Control-Z twice to undo that, and then we're going to hit Control-S to save. And then what I want to do is go back to Filter, and we're going to do Distort, and we'll do Sphere Eyes. Let's see if Sphere Eyes, okay? And if I zoom out a little bit, then you can see, okay, the more that I adjust, the more it becomes more like a sphere, okay? More 3D, and more, it's popping out a little more, So let me hit OK. And there you go. So now it's kind of wrapping around the effect. And like I said, it's kind of cool. You can see the background here with that. It just gives it kind of a different look. So let's hit Control-S. And then we're going to do Filter, and we'll do Distort. And let's do Twirl. Okay. Okay, so that's kind of a different effect. I'm going to hit Control-Z twice to undo that. Let's do Filter and then Distort, and let's do Wave. And this kind of fits with the background that we're doing, right? So I'll Control Z that, and then let's do filter, and let's do zigzag. And we'll zoom out so you can really see it. And then let's just kind of, you know, give it kind of a, that's a lot. Let me see if it kind of, yeah, okay. You can do out from center, round ripples. I think out from center looks the best with a cat, so I'm going to turn that down a little bit. And you just kind of have to adjust it so that it's kind of rippling where it makes sense. And then the ridges and all that. So I'm going to hit OK so you can see it. And there you go. So I'll save that. We'll go back and I'll just make sure I got them all. So we covered displace, pinch, polar coordinates, ripple, shear, spherize, twirl, wave, and zigzag. All right, so thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video.